To all the Windows and Linux fans, stay tuned. Awesome videos coming this week. Xiaomi has started rolling out their MIUI 12.5 Enhanced Edition ROMs. But is it good enough? For checking, I did a test divided into 3 parts: app launch, benchmarks, and battery draining. I did a full review of this phone. If you want, you can go and check it out. Let us begin with app launch. So I did a launch test before the upgrade and recorded their time. I have taken 6 random commonly used apps to calculate an average time. The rest I have shown for your better understanding. Often it happens that companies provide a major update and slows down the phones. Also, a reminder, I have timestamps in this video so that you can skip the parts that you don't need. A similar thing that happened for slowing down of phones with my Realme 6i and Oppo F9. Both have lesser Geekbench mark after the upgrade, and also although a downgrade was possible in Realme, Oppo remains to be slow with the latest update. It is actually a good thing to check an upgrade from a video on YouTube or some website that you do a search on Google. On an average, it takes 1.41 seconds to load simple applications. Now after the upgrade, I have done the same test, and to be honest, it did feel a bit more laggy than it was before. On an average, it takes 1.55 seconds to load simple applications. Now just for an understanding, I did not upgrade and then start doing the test. The upgrade was done overnight automatically, and in the morning I did this test. So on an average, it takes 1.55 seconds to load simple applications. The RAM management after the upgrade suddenly has a serious setback. It was used to perform so well, but now it struggles to keep applications on RAM, but with lesser apps running, it works completely fine. battery, I did what I call the 90% test. The phone was at 95% when I started. A quick test was done till it reached 90%. I watched 13 minutes of video on YouTube at 1080 pixel. It took 1% of the battery. Then I did gaming for 5 minutes. That took another percent. Browsing for 5 minutes took another percent. A combined use of social media and camera for 10 minutes took down 1 more percent of the battery, remaining 90% of juice. Pardon the typo in the animation. A bit of simple maths tells us that the phone is capable of doing 21.6 hours of video playback, 8.3 hours of gaming, and 8.3 hours of combined social media and camera usage. For game load time, Battlegrounds India took 22 seconds, 15 milliseconds. Please don't judge by what you see on the game screen. I don't play games. I just downloaded to test for you guys. Call of Duty took 20.10 seconds to load, and the gameplay was smooth, and I did not notice any lags or jitters. And yes, I did a Geekbench, and the single core test before the update was 556, and there was a slight increase in single core performance after the upgrade, that is 560, whereas multi-core performance has decreased a bit. Before the update it was 1763, and after the upgrade it became 1749. So almost similar results we are able to see before and after the upgrade. And now something very interesting happens. While I'm making this video or editing here, I saw a notification pop up on my phone that there is another update for the phone. So instantly I went for updating. I thought that Xiaomi will fix all the problems in this version of their update of 12.5.10. But it appears it is worse. I did a Geekbench and the results are as follows: that the single core has reduced by 1 point, not that much, almost the same, and the multi-core has reduced to 1705. But actually you might also complain that the Geekbench score doesn't depend on the software, but it depends on the hardware. But actually the software is using the hardware. So when the software knows how to use the hardware properly, then the scores are higher up. So I did the same test for my laptop with different operating systems. I remember the lowest score was with Fedora, getting a score of 93 on my 2nd gen old laptop of i3, and the highest was with Clear Linux, that is highly tuned for Intel. It gave a score of more than 400 in single core. So obviously softwares do matter when coming to benchmarks. Also, I did some launch tests and the results were similar to the one we have seen earlier, so I have not done another stopwatch count for that. And also, if you want to see the app load time, I have also shown them over here. Even after the second update, I would say that there are not much improvements in 12.5 enhanced editions, but since they were using the 3 terms that they generally used for the 12.5 enhanced editions, it felt like they would completely alter the experience of MIUI by making something really good. But it appears it's all the same, and it actually appears that 12.5 without the enhanced edition on my phone actually scores better on Geekbench than the latest update of the enhanced edition. So before you update, just check few more things on the internet and do a bit of more search, see what others are also telling, and then make your decision, because once you update it is really hard to downgrade. That's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Do like, share and subscribe.